friends. Welcome back to, I should change my channel name to the moving channel. So you saw the video on the basement. I have another video on the basement. It'll either be this one or the next one. Okay, so some bad news. I found out that apparently I can only be there for 90 days. So that's the first piece of bad news. Being told that like the week of the crunch. Other thing is she wants me to pay $150 a week while I'm there. The idea of going there is to come up with money to move. So I don't know. It might turn into the SUV living. I have no idea, my friends. I'm just going to keep it as transparent and as real as possible here. So I wasn't even going to go there at all after I heard that. And then I just took the advice of some other people and they were just like, go there. So we're not sure if she's going to count December, which would mean I would be out on my rear end in February, the coldest month here in Pennsylvania. I really don't know, but I will keep you posted. Like I said, I was so distraught I wasn't even going to go there, but it's somewhere to stay warm for a little bit. You're looking at the chickens who want to get out. So let me just show you what's going on because Jimmy had just left to go somewhere. It's a hard day for me today because I just got done helping my son. Well, last night we were together. I'll backtrack and tell you about this. This is the room my son was staying in, which had Jimmy's pictures and stuff in it. My son had his bed, his TV, and it's empty. Jimmy already put his dog's bed back in here. Just gut-wrenching putting my son's stuff on a truck when he didn't want to go back to his apartment that his name is on the lease. So I can't help my son if I can't help myself. Just a heartbreaking situation. I hate to see him go, but this is all on Jimmy because we don't know why he chose to sell winter months and at the holidays. It's just absolutely unorganized. It's just absolutely terrible. He did go look at a house an hour and a half from here and bid higher on it, and he got declined. So this upcoming Saturday, he's going to look at 2 houses. As I've been packing, I've been finding more and more things wrong. Pile of water downstairs. I mean, his sister's daughter should have actually came to me and talked to me about like, hey, how's the house or what's going on? Because I don't know what inspector they use, but there's so many things wrong with this house. So, okay, let me give you an update. So that's what's going on today. My heart is in my throat. He got a little 1999 U-Haul truck. He's currently at his apartment, which is only a 1-bedroom that he and his girlfriend had, who she's still there. So he's moving his stuff back in there. And I know he doesn't want to, but lots of prayers for Jared, who I told him just stay focused, make a plan. That's that. So talking to him last night and him crying, ugh, I barely been sleeping, barely eating. It's just been terrible. But, you know, at least I get to vent to y'all on here. Okay, so let's do this. The room for my son is empty. Living room is done, except I have only 5 boxes left. I found an extra 2, so that would give me 3. This thing with the soil in it, I think should just be taken outside and dumped, along with that peat moss bag. That's bottles, Jimmy's, whatever. That's going into storage. I asked my son to throw that in the trash. He forgot. So it's just food like squashes and stuff that had to be moved over. Every time I fill this up, which was up pretty high, Thomas has been coming and taking stuff. A lot of my stuff was put into smaller like State Store boxes. So I do feel like it looked like a lot. My daughter was like, oh, I would only take 14 outfits. In the meantime, I had 1 storage unit. All the stuff that ended up in the basement was from the first storage unit. Thomas was just like, bring your electronics, your clothes, you know, shoes. That's kind of what I did. All the other stuff, extra like winter clothes downstairs in the basement. They're like 3s or 5 sizes. I'm letting them go into storage because I couldn't even fit in them now if I tried. So this is it, really. from out of my room. I have duffel bags left. I do, and still didn't get to this, my friends. I still have to go through the cleaning stuff down there, but not really worried about it. I did the bathroom. Everything is gone underneath the sink. That's mine. I just have to take this down, this stuff down. My son got his stuff out of there. I have to take this off the door and not forget. And I'm charging my little, like suck vac. I'm charging that currently. His room, empty. My room looks a hot mess, but that's just because I washed an extra dog bed. One or the other. This is probably going to go into storage. That's going to go over. And then I washed the dog's clothes from being down the basement. I'm going to go through this and just grab sweaters and their toys. And this thing can go into storage. So I only have these duffel bags right here in my pocketbook. The dog's treats right there. That can just go into my vehicle. And clean clothes that I washed. Storage. I have to deal with this today. Because I think this thing's going into storage. And when my son comes back, I'll let him take some drinks. I even had stuff stashed underneath my bed. So he seemed like he was in a little bit of rush to get out of here just because he's on the nervous side, I guess. Okay, so that's that for my room. Jimmy hasn't really been doing any packing. I said this probably in the last video. That's done. I left him some towels. Just don't care. I think one of these are sheets. Yeah, for over at the house. Storage. And then I wasn't sure about this. Wait, is that storage? No, this is sugar, so that has to go over there. Found this when we were packing up the basement. Brand new photo box keeper. Nope. Let me try to say that again. Found this down the basement. I guess a few years ago I bought some scrapbooks. They were all brand new. Undecided if I should take that to have something to do when it's snowing out and I'm stuck there. I don't know. Either way, that's just going to go in my car. And that's storage. So that's it for the living room. A couple things for my car. I have extra windshield wipers. You know, we have to use our own bags. This is to go in my bug out bag, my little cooler, and my water thing that Ragnarok Prepper gave me. That's that. Dogs are all hanging out. And my aloe plant, I don't know. This is just a hamper. This blanket will go into storage. That's it on that. The kitchen, onions, sweet potatoes will go over. This is all empty, and Thomas is going to have to get a drill and take that out. But this is worrisome to me because there's some bottles downstairs. I think I'm just going to take one vinegar and one apple cider vinegar and let the rest go into storage because I think vinegar should be okay in storage. Okay, everything's empty in the cabinets. And then I was working on this and giving my son a bunch of food. And here's the bag of food that's getting thrown out because of a particular problem, if you know what I mean. So I went through this, I checked dates and gave him a bunch of pastas and a bunch of cans of sauce, or like crushed tomatoes. He was kind of rushing me, so hopefully I gave him enough. I offered him the cereal. I don't really eat cereal. And he said no, he was good. But I did give him rice checks and like the cinnamon checks. And a bunch of bags of like, you know. Yeah. So I have this left to pack up. And I gave him a whole box of canned goods that had peanut butter and things like that and jelly. So that's just to help him out so he doesn't have to go right back there being upset and then have to buy food. All I have to do today is pack up this makeup thing right here. And there's only like a few things under there. And this is pretty much packed up. This is just me pulling it out of the thing. This is empty. So food today. Food is going to be getting boxed up. And then let me fill you in on the game plan. So today is Thursday. Friday, Thomas is taking a half a day, I guess getting a truck from his work. From what I understand, he is coming here for all the freezer food. That freezer, that freezer. There's a full freezer box downstairs. They have a stand-up freezer. She doesn't want the electric to get ran up with the extra freezer boxes. I don't know what I'm paying $150 a month for, but I'll just be sitting in a room. So I said, do whatever. It's not going to fit. He said, it'll be all right. I said, well, how are you two going to be able to go and buy your own freezer food then? If you know where I was going with that, friends. So I don't know. My other concern was, why am I going to go there with all these frozen, like the food, the chickens, and then have 90 days and what? Be traveling around with chickens? My thing is, I was afraid nobody would be there to help me get my stuff out of there. Then they would just keep it. I'm just being honest. So I have to clean out the refrigerator today. So Friday's taking a half a day from what I was told, and he's getting all the frozen food out. These dogs, I had to tell the dogs to stop barking. So back to Friday. Half a day, he's coming and getting all the freezer food and the dirt, from what I understand. Even my friend who bought the dirt is now telling me to leave it, which breaks my heart. Just take to bed. So I really don't know how that's going to play out. And there are going to be things that are going to end up left here. 30 days to try to get everything out. So it's been a lot. So that's Friday. Saturday, stove's going. It's empty. Dishwasher's going. It's empty. Oh yeah, let me backtrack. So when he takes the freezer food, he said he's putting it in their big freezer over there so that these can thaw out, and he's going to put them in storage. Yes, had to get another storage unit. And the one I already paid $350 a month for. So, I mean, I have to hope the money falls out of the sky to be able to just, I don't even care at this point. Even if I can get a studio or just a little apartment. You know, if I have to sacrifice gardening, I have to sacrifice gardening. So, freezer boxes wind up going into storage. That's storage. That's just the only thing that I'm taking is cups. And he has to take this down. I have to clean out the fridge today and finish that little bathroom. And I've been letting my son use my vehicle the entire time he's been here. So I can probably start taking the tote bags out of my room and putting them in my SUV. My heart is just breaking. I want to let my son continue to use my vehicle. We'll have to see. This will get moved out Saturday. Table Saturday. Not sure. I think he's going to take 3 of the shelves over there so that the canned goods and stuff that I preserved can go on that. This box is to go to the house. His exact words: bring your clothes, stuff the dogs need, and things you need for YouTube. And I'm not going to ask her where a spatula is. So that's really my update of what's going on. It's just sad. It really is sad. With the situation with my son, we did speak last night, and it wouldn't be his first choice to go back after being hurt. But he had to move out of here. I have to move out of here. So I am going to try to work something out. I may need my vehicle for this weekend. I think my Jared is off of work on Saturday and is going to help with the move. My older son won't even answer my phone calls at all. He was supposed to be here today to help his brother. No show. So I guess my 27-year-old son, I guess, is, picking, I don't know, his life, his friends over his family. I really have no explanation for why he's doing what he's doing. I really don't. So I'm going to make 0 excuses for him because he was raised better than that. So if Johnny's watching this back, you're a disgrace. Really. I mean, we're family. We might be a smaller family, but we're family, and he hasn't contacted me. I think the last time was on a text message on Snapchat last Saturday, I think it was, or the Saturday before. It's the last time I heard anything from him, and he just has been a complete no-show, not supportive towards his brother or me. So he has a life, He's a big shot. So it's unfortunate because he knows better. So I guess my update today is to tell you the bad news, 90 days. I think I'll be over there on Sunday. So Jimmy's going to look at 2 houses somewhere far from here. And settlement is on Monday. So the house goes in a settlement Monday. Looks like I'll be out of here on Sunday. Sorry about the videos. Bear with me. I know. You know, I'm just bringing you along. I'm suddenly like a moving channel or something. But, so I think Saturday, anything that is my appliances, the refrigerator, all freezer boxes, all the furniture is going. Except me and my bed. And I guess Sunday he'll come back, I guess. For me and my bed. If you don't know, I'm not even driving my SUV because my anxiety is so bad, I'm not even driving. So I might have to get Jimmy to drive me up there with my 2 dogs. That's his dog. With my 2 dogs, I'm just nervous and scared getting back into the house because they have 3 dogs and they're crazy. So, yeah. Maybe I can give my dogs a little bit of a haircut before we leave here. Put that on my list of things to do. So today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday. He's going to take a half a day and he's going to get all the freezer food out. And from what I'm pretty sure I heard him say was the dirt. So I helped my son move everything to the truck. Jimmy helped with the bureau. And then immediately had to sit down where Trina is saying he had pains in his chest. I said, you're going to need 100 people to move you out of here. So he hasn't really helped me with anything. He just keeps pointing out these little things. And I said, can you stop doing that? Like, we got it. I think my big TV in my room that I got back in summertime on sale, which now I kind of regret even buying that. This is going to go over there. That's why this situation is so weird that she's saying 90 days because she's the one that told him that he could put my TV on the wall in the room. So I don't know, my friends. I've been trying to stay calm. I have moments where I cry and I just feel gutted. And I don't know how I'm going to take it once I get there. And I feel like if I don't come up with the money in 90 days, these chickens aren't going to have a home. I'm not going to have a home. It'll be me and my dogs and my SUV, and I might have to do SUV living. I don't know. But to charge me to be there when I'm just planning on staying in the room and taking baths, I barely eat, I will, I would pay the water bill. So my bed is going to stay. I'm going to wash that stuff today and take the curtains down and wash them. And that's pretty much it. I just have like tote bags that need to go into my SUV, but I really liked letting my son use the car. It gave him independence. One thing that he did say is he feels like he's going to be trapped there. And you know what? It's the same feeling that I have. I mean, he's driving and I'm not, but that's the feeling I have once I get over Thomas and Jean's. I'm just going to feel abandoned, I guess, or trapped there. So, hate to unload all my stuff on you guys, but oh, I come in here just so hard. Jared is 24. He's the baby. And we're cut from the same cloth. So if you're a mom, you could feel my pain right now. That's it. I'm pretty much done packing. I just have just a few odds and ends, squash stuff to put on. I'm giving that stuff to Debbie. I have to remember to take the chickens dust bath stuff. So I have the refrigerator I want to try to attempt to get to and clean out today before Saturday. I want to finish doing this closet, get boxes, and finish packing up the food that's up here to go to the house. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of the cereal. And I basically just have a couple things in there and pack up that thing right there with makeup because that's movable and that's movable. So I guess that's the update. This weekend is the big time to move. Over there on Sunday, I guess. So, lots of prayers. Really, really need it. I don't know how I'm going to be after this. I don't know if this is all going to hit me something fierce, but, you know, being in Pennsylvania in wintertime, this is atrocious. So, yeah, if I have to leave my chickens there it is what it is at this time, folks. I'm willing to even any type of money for like a studio or something. You know, sacrifice gardening to have a roof over my head. So if it all doesn't work out and she gets her $150 a week for 90 days, which is close to almost $3,000, do the math on that. But I'm pretty sure he's going to pay that because he owes me money. So if he pays it, that's fine. I'm not going to say anything. But, you know, I'm figuring I have to come up with at least maybe like $4,000 to play it safe to be able to get into a place. If not, then I will most definitely be in my SUV with my 2 dogs. So I want to try to get them cleaned up, give them haircuts. Their leashes are right there. Showed you the clothes in the room, their clothes. I'm just going to pick out sweaters, stuff that I can find for them. And their toys can go. But I'm going to put their like little dresses and stuff inside storage. So I want to make sure they're cleaned up, ready to go. I'm going to clean their food bowl, their water bowl. I also did clean 2 little travel bowls just in case we're in my SUV. So stay tuned. I'll try to turn on the camera maybe on Friday while he's doing whatever it is he's doing. And Saturday. And then you might see a video on Sunday of me leaving. So, yeah. So I'm Melody. This is Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. It's not a homestead anymore. And it's the scariest feeling, be going through this. And just that whole homeless thing. Just terrible. I did make a comment to Jimmy and said, well, when you get your money from settlement, if you were a real man, everything I invested in here, you would at least be doing something on my way out the door. He didn't even acknowledge it. So let's not hold our breaths that Jimmy's going to put up any type of money to contribute towards an apartment, which would be the right thing to do. I've been here like over 2 years and some odd months and invested all my money into here for him to go and sell it. So sorry y'all for having these moments and whatnot, but I wanted to give you an update. Not much left to do today. He's worrying about this bottle. These are my bottles, he's saying. I'm like, I don't even drink. Who cares? And he's like, oh no, I don't care. Well, you brought it up, so apparently you care. This one and this one is mine. Well, technically the margarita mix is mine, and that was probably just for company. So he can have that. This is going into storage. I've already unplugged it a week ago, a couple days ago, for that to, you know, be normal so it could be moved. And I've offered and offered and offered for someone to take that. No one wants that Dutch oven. So that's going to go out in recyclables. I did ask my son to take it, but he didn't. My son is going to be coming back, so I'm going to go downstairs in the basement and go in the one freezer and give him meats for him to have there, unless he declines. If he declines, I can't force him. It was like really pulling teeth to force him to take like rice-a-roni, pasta. You know, I gave him like Alfredo sauce, fettuccine, but he took it. But we'll see if he takes any of the meats. So that's my update for this Thursday. He just left probably about, now it's probably about an hour ago. 40 minutes ago. He has to unload his stuff at his place, go return the U-Haul where my SUV is, and he has to come back here. And then Jimmy was going to give him a ride home, but I don't know. I really liked him using my SUV. So I think once I get over there this weekend and I know one of his days off, I'm going to tell him to come get the SUV. Just fit me in once a week in case I need to run out and get to a store. So that is where that's at. You know, he doesn't want to be dependent on his girlfriend who, you know, it's her and her dad's car. So I want to try to help him as much as I can. So yeah, so that's my video for this Thursday. Heartbreaking watching him leave. Mad at Jimmy in the same token. Like, why did you invite him to come live here? And then tell me it a week later that this was an absolute done deal. 30 days to get out. He's selling the house. This upcoming Monday is settlement. So there you have it, folks. Trying to bring you along. Trying to be transparent. Sometimes my emotions get the best of me, and I feel bad for Trin because I'm the only one that's been taking care of her and trying to train her for the last 2 years. He can't even walk her, so he can't take care of himself. He's going to need 100 people to help him move. But that's my video today. Thank you all for all the support. If you can continue to watch the videos, there is a master playlist. Let the commercials play. I would be eternally grateful. Love you all. I hope that you have a blessed Thursday. I'm not sure if you'll see this on Thursday. I'm trying to make sure I'm on top of everything. Because I have a video of the basement. So you might see this on Friday because I have a video of the basement of what I did. And then Debbie came over later that night and the basement's done. There's a bunch of trash and I'm just leaving it. So that's my video today. You'll see this either on Thursday or you'll see this on Friday. But love you all. I hope that you have a blessed day. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. And I will see you soon. God bless everyone.